Let them remove Akpabio. He is the one who told us whatever Asorok tells him to do, he will do. Agomo. According to our report, political analyst Barrister Darlington Agomo has urged Nigerian senators to remove Senate President Godswill Akpabio, accusing him of acting as an errand boy for Asorok. Speaking on Voice of the People TV, Agomo criticized the Senate leadership for subservience to the executive, yes, warning that such conduct undermines legislative independence and public trust, yes. Whether they sing on your mandate we shall stand. Senate singing for the president that you will stand on his mandate even when he's not doing the right thing. You say you will stand on his mandate. He emphasized that a healthy democracy depends on a legislature capable of oversight, accountability, and defending citizens' interests exactly. Free from undue executive influence. This one, there's a lot of executive influence. There's a lot to Agomo argued that Akpabio's admission of following instructions from the presidency raises serious questions about his suitability as a parliamentarian. Yes, both him, the Senate, the judges, the lawyers, singing on your mandate you shall stand. As how now? The analyst called on senators to use institutional mechanism to evaluate leadership, uphold democratic principles, and restore credibility to the National Assembly. Because for now, they've really lost their integrity. They've lost their credibility. They've lost everything. This is our Senate. Is nothing to write home about. Shola Rotimi says UK is 4 plus 4 equals to 8 because he's performing more than any minister we've had in Abuja. Who is talking about UK here now? Joseph also says, no be houseboy. Now houseboy, you better houseboy. Augustine Igo Erubla says, Barrister Agomo has, in his characteristic manner, hit the nail on his head by that observation. I too has always been thinking that what type of rubber stamping on your mandate we stand in Senate, such as we have under Senate President Akpabio. Nigeria can simply dispense with the Senate branch of the legislature as it's just the same as the executive arm of the government. Exactly. Be singing on your mandate you shall stand. That means that if he does anything wrong, people will not say anything about it. You are okay with whatever he's doing. Michelle says there is voting on the floor of the House. He does not unilaterally take decision. Which voting? This tax thing now, the Senate people there are saying, oh, they did not approve of this. They are saying they did not approve to it. So what I'm saying is a unilateral decision. No. So people will say yay, nay. He will say yay, the yeas have it. Meanwhile, the yeas do not have it. It's not unilateral, Koko. It's not. And that's why I says because it's a state system, but the Senate has no autonomy anymore. Yes, they do not have it. They do not have it at all. Oluchi says Akpabio is towing the path of the inglorious Ahmed Lawan, who says that whatever PMB wants is the best for Nigeria. They approved on ending loans for the clueless president, which were not well utilized and stolen. The senators can't impeach Akpabio because they are eating together from the same pot. Only if you are angry with the way he's running the office. Mr. John says he did not contest senatorial election. It was Supreme Court justices that put him there. What do we expect from such a stamp? You can imagine. Ukwezi says it's our major problem. Yes, so if Alindome should become Senate President, Tinubu will sit up as President. As Kelly Tefemene says, awful Akpabio, very awful. Adewale says, this man never say anything good in this government because there is nothing good in this government. Have you seen anything good? Have you seen anything good in this government? Tristan says Akpabio is helping sell his father's heritage at a critical time like this when the river is challenging to overflow the bridge. On Ezekiel says, and why don't you remove him yourself? If it was possible, we will remove him ourselves. It's you that will be removed. Akpabio is doing a fantastic job. Which fantastic job is he doing? And you are very happy. You are the one that is happy because this one that you are putting, we are very happy. Who are the we? Who are the we? It is well. Honey Lawrence says, Akpabio is only a rubber stamp. He has nothing to offer. These are morons we will continue to contend with in this government, in this regime. A Trump of Africa says, when David Mark was a puppet, Yaradua and Jonathan Nunes, When Saraki was on Buhari, they were happy. Saraki was like that because he hates Buhari. Hadn't the Buhari was OBJ or Yar'Adua or Jonathan, Saraki would be a puppet today. I beg. David Mark was not puppet to anybody, and Saraki was not a puppet to anybody. I beg. Stop saying what you don't know. And Victoria says that Akpabio acts more like an errand boy to the executive. I'm not convinced he has integrity or self-confidence. He doesn't. Obviously. He doesn't. None of them even has it. Maybe few, sha. Man, says, see your face with blind people eyeglass. Go and remove him now. Don't worry, they will remove him because I don't know what you people think that man is doing there. So people are singing on your mandate we shall stand. What's that? What's that? Joe says, since the inception of democracy in Nigeria, legislative and judicial arms of government are apron strings to the executive. Nobody today yansh day for back home. Raphael says, that person should remember that during Buhari's regime, the same thing played out. Anyone in power normally control their lawmakers at state or federal level. It's not a new thing, but it's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. Why are you saying it's not a new thing? Ahmed Lawal did the same thing. Akpabio is not the first that has obeyed the executive. Can you imagine? And people do not say anything wrong with it. Don't be smart to know. Oh, as King Kola says, what gain do you want to have if the executive and the legislature have it in good relationship? I don't understand. They should be in good relationship at the detriment of the citizens that they are meant to protect. Can you hear yourselves? What do you mean they should be in good relationship? Yeah. Oh, Ateneita says very ridiculous. So when the Senate removes Akpabio, they'll fix you there. Hungry lawyer. Can you imagine? You have never suggested anything good for the country, always looking for others' downfall. Could remove Akpabio and become the Senate president. He doesn't want to become the Senate president. He's just stating the obvious that everybody can see. We cannot see it. If you don't see it, then you're obviously blind. Stanislaus says, what I hate about the executive is the excessive borrowing. This new tax regime, insecurity, inflation and hunger, if they can come a bit of Buhari level, I don't mind. Akpabio should continue to be rubber stamp to Tinubu. Lawan was a rubber stamp to Buhari. Take a bow and go. Started from Buhari APC administration. No checks and balances. Started with evil APC and not from Tinubu. Whenever we want to build this country well, we start with people that have good pedigree, like Obi. Not Tinubu, neither Atiku. As Sosmo says, the houseboy mentality is yet to leave Akpabio. He wants to remain a houseboy for the rest of his life. It is well with him. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.